up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maddison Hill, and yes, we are starting this week off with a pop-off with Maddison. For today's pop-off, I'm going to be talking all about Kourtney Kardashian, Travis Barker, and Shanna Moakler. And yes, I know we just talked about these people on Friday, but so much has happened the past couple of days. The tea is freaking piping hot. We're going to talk about how Travis and Shanna's kids, Landon and Alabama, have been putting their mom on blast the past couple of days on social media. We're also going to talk about Shanna's retaliation and the wild claim she made that Travis actually cheated on her with Kim Kardashian. Yes, Kourtney's sister. Plus, we're also going to talk about Shanna going on her Instagram and posting a whole video about her getting her Travis tattoo removed on her wrist. Plus, a little additional shade she threw Travis and Kourtney's way. There is just a lot for us to break down here, but before we get into it, because it is Monday, you guys know I love a check-in. I love to see how the House of Hill is doing. So please let me know how your Monday's going. Let me know how your weekend was. Mine was very relaxing. Had a little girls' day / night on Saturday. Got to eat at my favorite pasta place. All of that good stuff. And you guys, please know that while I might not respond to all of your comments, I'm definitely seeing them. I'm definitely reading them. Just sometimes for my own mental health, I have to limit the amount of time I spend in the comments because you guys know as the House of Hill grows together, sometimes the internet gets a little wild and can be a little negative. I know for the most part, the House of Hill community, because you guys are the best community on the internet, we keep things positive, light, and fun. But you know, sometimes the trolls like to come in and weave themselves into the comments. So just please know, while I might not respond to everything, I do see it and I do read it. And I do love these check-ins that we do because I really do feel like it's a great way for us to connect on other ways besides just talking about celebrities, lifestyle, and fashion. So if you guys like these check-ins, please let me know. And again, let me know how you're doing and all of that good stuff down below. All right, for those straight to the tea people, here is your time. So if anyone wants to help them out, go ahead and put this time code in the comments below because it's time to get into all of this piping hot tea on a Monday. And we're going to start unwrapping these Kourtney, Travis, and Shanna facts. Okay, so as you all know by now, Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker officially started dating back in February. And since then, they've had drama with his ex-wife, Shanna Moakler. Now, I'll admit, the drama started slow. First, Shanna started with a few comment replies here and there. Then she was posting some shady thirst traps. But now the drama has really picked up. If you guys missed my pop-off on Friday, number one, you should absolutely go watch it. It's full of lots of piping hot tea, including the status of Kourtney and Scott's relationship. But number two, you should know that I discussed a recent People magazine interview that Shanna did where she called Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker's social media PDA, quote, weird. Now, I'll admit, as of Friday, I thought that was some really good, juicy tea. However, it was just the tip of the freaking iceberg compared to what happened the past couple of days. So first up, let's talk about what happened at the beginning of the weekend when Shanna Moakler went live from Nurse Jamie's office with her boyfriend Matthew to show the process of her getting the Travis tattoo removed on her wrist. During the Instagram live, Shanna talked about the specific laser she was using to get her tattoo removed, and she offered up the advice to her followers to never get your significant other's name tattooed on you. Now, if that whole Instagram live of getting her Travis tattoo removed from her wrist wasn't a little dig at Kourtney and Travis in and of itself, she took it one step further in a comment that she wrote on her post. The comment reads, "To my newfound haters, to clarify, since everyone seems to know my personal life, my ex put a skull tattoo over our initials on his hand while his new girl lovingly looked on. That was done with purpose and intent, along with posts to try to insult my happiness with my new man. Once again, weird. This is my final session on a tattoo of his name I've been removing for some time." Just for a little clarification, this is the post that Shanna Moakler is referring to. Travis posted a video of him getting this skull tattoo. He also posted a picture of the tattoo of itself and a picture of Kourtney sitting there with him while he got the tattoo. He captioned the images saying happy birthday to the tattoo artist. So I'm not entirely sure how that's insulting Shanna and her happiness with her new man, but nonetheless, that's what she claims. Now that you're caught up on that, let's talk about the real tea that went down with Travis and Shanna's kids, Landon, who's 17, and Alabama, who's 15. So up until this point, Shanna has painted this picture that she has a great relationship with her kids and that her and Travis Barker have a very healthy co-parenting relationship. However, that does not seem to be the case at all. So Shanna and Travis' son Landon was the first one to kind of take a dig at Shanna when he responded to a TikTok comment on a video of him and Alabama lip syncing together. The comment reads, "Two pieces of trash taking sides with your dad only because of his house and treating your mother like trash." Landon was absolutely not having that at all, and he responded saying, "Actually, if you weren't such a dumb, you would realize our mom has never been in our lives and isn't there for us like our dad is." Now, in regards to Landon's TikTok comment, the Instagram account Champagne and TikTok, no, that is not me, reached out to Shanna and asked if she had any thoughts, and to my surprise, she actually responded. In her response, she claims that her kids have been manipulated, that she's been there for them their whole lives, even when their dad was a raging drug addict and was sent home from tour. Shanna also said that her son is caught up in fame and money and that she will not bend and she will wait for them to see the truth that she's fought over. Then, Miss Alabama got involved when she shared another message that her mom sent to someone. The message was originally shared by the Instagram account Not Skinny But Not Fat. In this message, Shanna made some absolutely shocking claims. In the message, Shanna wrote, "I've tried, nothing even happened. This whole thing is weird. Matthew has been my rock. He truly has changed and has been amazing. When we went life trip the other night, we were joking, but lots of inside jokes I don't think translated. I left Travis because he was emotionally abusive. I left the money and mansions for a reason. Family is all that matters, but I can't compete with kids whose father doesn't encourage relationships with their own mother and purposely tries to alienate them away. Travis controls Bama's social media. However, I get blamed for her sexualization. How does a father allow her to act like that and do lives at 4 a.m. with men twice her age? I've been legally bullied out. I'm fed up and I'm exhausted. Social media and the media isn't real. I divorced Travis because I caught him having an affair with Kim. Now he's in love with her sister. It's all gross. I'm not the bad guy." While you're trying to process that, let me fill you in on what Alabama had to say in response to her mom's message. She said, "Everybody thinks my mother is amazing. Matthew is nothing but awful to her. Not only that, but he cheats on her. My mom has never completely been in my life. Can you guys stop painting her out to be an amazing mom? Did your mom ask to see you on Mother's Day? Because mine didn't. I'm done keeping it a secret. Reality shows." In addition to that, Alabama also responded to a post on the Instagram account Unconfirmed Reports and made it clear that she runs her own Instagram account. And on top of that, Shanna and her daughter Alabama have done one more thing that just solidifies a feud in the public eye, even if it is just between mother and daughter. They have unfollowed each other on Instagram. You guys, I have so many thoughts about all of this and I cannot wait to talk about it. So let's go ahead and get to that shambong and pop off. Was not messing around today. Alright, so first of all, just because I think it was very minor and compared to the other tea that was discussed, let's first talk about Shanna and her filming her tattoo removal. In my opinion, I think it was a little cringe because we all knew she was doing it in an attempt to get under Kourtney and Travis's skin, and I absolutely believe that they really are unbothered and could care less what Shanna Moakler does. So I truly think her theory about them trying to insult her happiness with her new man is just completely far off, not true, and I understand she's trying to stick up for herself here, but in my opinion, this whole Instagram live with the tattoo removal, the comment, it was just a swing and a miss. Now, as far as what Shanna's kids had to say, I was absolutely mind blown because Shanna has absolutely been peddling this narrative that she has a great relationship with all of her kids and that her and Travis have a very strong co-parenting relationship. So the fact that they're both saying they don't really have a relationship with their mom, I'm not gonna lie, I was really surprised by that. Now, in regards to those messages that Shanna's been sending to people the past couple of days, first off, let's talk about the one that she sent in regards to Landon's TikTok comment. I mean, saying your kids are manipulated, that's bad. Also bringing up Travis's past and saying that he was a drug addict and sent home from tour. I understand that that happened, but if you want any sort of relationship with your kids, that was probably not the best thing to send a complete stranger who you knew was going to post that on the internet. Your kids already feel some type of way towards you, and then they're gonna see that you're constantly talking ish about their father. That's just not a good move on Shanna's part at all, in my opinion. Now, in regards to that other message that Shanna sent where she accused Travis of being emotionally abusive and being okay with the sexualization of their daughter, I was like, what is happening? I'm not going to comment on her claim that she was emotionally abused by Travis because in all honesty, you and I were not in her marriage. We were not in the relationship. So I have absolutely no clue in regards to any of those claims. Now, in regards to her comment about the sexualization of Alabama, I will say she does appear to be very mature for a 15-year-old. She doesn't look or act 15 in my opinion. When I think of myself at 15 versus Alabama, I have absolutely no choice but just to kind of laugh, because the difference in not growing up with social media and growing up with social media is very evident. Now, me personally, I wouldn't want my 15-year-old acting this way or dressing this way, but again, that is absolutely just me. It's not my place to tell Travis Barker and Shanna Moakler how to parent their daughter. I will say I'm also happy to see that regardless of the status of her parents' relationship, her and her brother Landon do seem very close, and it does make me happy to see that no matter what, they have a very strong sibling bond. And last but certainly not least, let's talk about Shanna's claim that Travis Barker cheated on her with Kim Kardashian, aka Kourtney's sister. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I need you to channel your favorite Law & Order and Criminal Minds detective, because we're gonna get into this timeline. That way we can really understand the possibility of this cheating claim. So a little timeline for you guys. Shanna and Travis got married in 2004, and Travis filed for divorce in 2006. After he filed for divorce in 2006 from Shanna, he had a brief fling with Paris Hilton, who at the time was best friends with Kim Kardashian. Now, like I said, the whole Travis and Paris relationship was very short-lived, and it wasn't until 2015 that we found out why Travis actually even stuck around with Paris Hilton as long as he did. In 2015, Travis Barker admitted to Us magazine that he had a crush on Kim Kardashian the whole time he was with Paris Hilton. He said, quote, "Mind you, I enjoyed hanging out with Paris, but I love curvy girls and Kim was my eye candy." At the time of this interview, again, it was in 2015, he reiterated that Kim was Paris's assistant at the time, that it was always her job to gather Paris's belongings whenever they traveled. And Travis went on to say, quote, "She was so kind and polite, I just felt like being a perfect gentleman around her. It was a trip." Now, just because he liked looking at Kim Kardashian doesn't necessarily mean that they hooked up. However, Aubrey O'Day from Danity Kane did also insert herself into this drama, and she posted a story on her Instagram stories about 4th of July that she spent with Kim around that time, and she claims in this long drawn out story that Kim was hooking up with Travis Barker, and at the time, Shanna Moakler was looking for Kim's car so she could go slash her tires. In addition to dropping those bombshells, Aubrey also detailed their whole day and how her and Kim ended up watching fireworks on the side of the road. So in my opinion, when you take into consideration the timeline and what Aubrey O'Day had to say, is it entirely possible that at one point Travis Barker was hooking up with Kim Kardashian and now he's obsessed with her older sister? Yes, it's absolutely possible. The world of celebs in Calabasas is very small, and they absolutely like to keep it in the circle, if you know what I mean. However, just because I do think it's possible, that doesn't necessarily mean that Kourtney didn't know about it. I do think if it did happen, that Kourtney does know. And also, I want to make it clear that if Kim and Travis did have something, I do not believe that that is the reason why him and Shanna broke up. Again, I want to point out, he filed for divorce in 2006, and while it wasn't finalized until 2008, technically, let's say they were hooking up in 2006, him and Shanna were not together. Yes, they briefly got back together twice before 2008, before they really ended things, but again, I do not believe that even if Kim and Travis did at one point hook up, I do not believe it was the reason why he filed for divorce from Shanna Moakler. And the last thing I want to say is I don't think this drama between Kourtney, Travis, and Shanna is going to end anytime soon. I do think it's going to keep going. I think Shanna likes the attention, even though Travis and Kourtney could care less. But I really think Shanna should think long and hard for two things. Number one, her continued social media antics are just harming her relationship with her kids. It's not making it any better. If anything, it's driving a wedge further between her and them. And number two, she's going against one of the biggest powerhouse PR families in Hollywood, the Kardashians. Going against them, unfortunately for people, never ends well. But again, I don't think she's stopping anytime soon. She is on one, and you guys know that I will be keeping you updated on everything. All right, you guys, that's all I have for you on today's pop-off. I know it was a lot, but I want to hear all of your thoughts and feels down below. While you're at it, please give this video a thumbs up. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, and don't forget that notification bell. For more celeb content, you can follow me over on my Instagram. I do mini pop-offs Monday through Friday on my Instagram reels. Also, you guys, if you want even more celeb content, yes, more, plus other fun stuff too, make sure you check out my TikTok. Also, you guys can check out my merch store at houseofhill.com. And on that note, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!